agency is simply one's capacity to act. It, largely speaking, compares to their mental state, and these are described on the website under mind state and the comparison between Maslow's hierarchy of needs and the Kallian mind state hierarchy. So researchers has found that there is a high degree of correlation between the Kallian mind state hierarchy and Maslow's hierarchy of need. So mind states are not a medical condition, they're actually environmental. Because if you go into a dark room and you lived in that dark room for your entire life, you would have no information whatsoever to make any conclusions. In fact, if you'd not met any people either, you wouldn't even understand language and have a means by which you could describe the things that you were thinking about. So where environment and psychology come together, we call it environmental psychology. This, we believe, at the Institute of Life is the primary way of understanding mind states, and don't understand why society got so distracted with subdividing all these different pieces of information into different things and producing a confusion in the first place that, largely speaking, is the problem. So yes, working on somebody's mind state is performed by everyone every day within every single conversation, interaction and suggestion. So it's not unusual, because we're all doing it every day, influencing other people. If you're living a reactional kind of life, then again you may be at the whims of other people and the information that they're providing to you. What the Lifeism training does, it makes you proactive in the way that you can approach your life, so it's the life that you want. So what is different within the Institute is the quality of these interactions. The Institute's experience and expertise has developed the training course that provides life competency, not from any man-made ideas or suggestions, but using the information from life itself as the principal factor in driving success. And you might say you're doing all right, but how would you know what was missing unless you went and found out? How are you actually deciding I'm doing all right? Is it just because you're happy today? Or because you've got a pay rise?
You've got a tenner in your pocket?
What the Institute does is put this into real factual terms. By measuring things. I mean, science has made its reputation through measurement. And in fact, if it doesn't find it, it doesn't believe that it's even real. Whereas, as many different ways of thinking, things are useful and important when they are applied to the thing that's actually needed. So if you've done your test and you get the result on Maslow's hierarchy and the Kallian hierarchy, this test has been done by thousands of people. And then people are interviewed afterwards to find out if they thought that the result that they got was appropriate for themselves. And consistently, it's been found that they really believed that that was an adequate description of where they are in their life. After doing the training, we again ask people, after they've retested, to find out by exactly how much they've improved. And we can't say that it's the same for everybody. Some people work harder in their training, some people are naturally better than other people at learning, but largely speaking, there's a significant improvement in how people are going about planning their lives, because they probably haven't thought about this in any meaningful way, because they thought they were just doing all right. And once you measure things and you find out where you are, it's like having a map. If you get lost without a map,
you're in trouble.
Or you might be just having a good time because you didn't mind, and then you've got to work out where you are and blah blah blah. Eventually, it's going to come back to a map somewhere get you home.
Yeah.
If you haven't actually measured where you are, you're never going to know where you could be and what you could potentially are missing out on.
So the tests that are on the website, they are a way of assessing your agency, your capacity to act.
Absolutely, yeah.